Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of my cash cow experience, where we skim the inhabitants of the city of all their hard-earned money. Welcome in. Welcome in! If you haven't followed along for the previous, or at least the last couple of episodes, I've managed to expand the store and the storage. As you can see, we opened up the door here. Got a couple more racks down here, and we actually also invested ourselves with a license into all the grocery and fruit. And we actually also hired this helper here because everything needs to be weighed down and to get a price tag on. Anyway, that means we can take on a new day. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So how are we looking with the next license? Let me just check here. The next license is butter, another cereal, some chicken. So that means we unlock for the freezer. And french fries, pizza, and potato bag. I guess the chicken and french fries, and maybe also the pizza, needs to go into the fridge. Or freezer, sorry. Then the butter. I don't know about the butter. That could be a fridge. And then the potato bag and the cereal is... Okay. We do have room for the cereal. Just need to move something over. We can move the honey over there. And I don't know about the potato bag. So maybe we should expand the storage just a notch. How much does that cost? 1,600. Let's just earn some money by doing another day, and then we can see in the next one. So I'll be right back after refilling. Alright, ladies and gents, that was the refill. I kind of want to admit, the more license you get, the more, or the longer it takes to refill the storage. So, but then again, I wouldn't expect less. Anyway, let's just open the store so we can milk some customers. And hopefully we can expand. Maybe I should also expand this a notch. I don't know how many more storages we need for the next license. If I want to continue doing this with cold stuff, then I'll probably need a rack more. And judging by the... we got a cereal spot right there, but I don't know how big that is, so maybe we need to 2 racks more. I don't know, really know. We'll see. We can always just expand both of them after this this session here, or at least for today. Let's see. All right, Gunner. The racks are full of store. What do you mean? Ah, maybe it's these orange juice that I got before. Anyway, let's just leave them out here. Doesn't look like anybody steals them. So obviously, I forgot to buy a... I picked up 4. Did I already lose one? Weird. Interesting. Anyway, let's serve some customers. How you doing, ma'am? That's 12.10 back for you. And Frank and Bob are busy refilling or restocking. Nice to see. Look at all the customers swarming in. It's insane. Look how they just flock in here. They know they got the best prices in town. Best prices in town. There we go. How you doing, lady? Ah, so that's where all the toilet paper went. Why do they keep complaining about this frozen yogurt? Oh my goodness, Johnny is insane. I just smacked the daylight out of this guy. Okay, maybe I should lower this yogurt just a bit. people are buying it. But I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those usual things people have to complain about. I don't know. Believe me, you got those in my country as well. Even though they are cut quite cheap anyway, and they just keep complaining because they just want it more cheap, you know. Than it already is. There you go. Look at all the people here. Insane. I wonder if they can keep up. We do have a couple of levels, and then we can unlock a third restocker. I'll definitely buy that. Well, that was 70, not 90. Alright. Look how they're just swarming in and out. A busy store. Let's see if we can find that yogurt. Where is it? Let's say 140 then. I'm not even getting $1 of profit from it. There you go. $50 back for you. Yeah, it's starting to show around here. If you can take a glander down at the shelves. Some of them aren't as restocked as they used to. But then again, look at that. Coffee is almost out. Yeah, it's starting to show. And we are getting close to needing another one. But then again, they haven't run dry or run out of anything. At least not what I've seen. Alright, evening is approaching. Magda is flying in. You know what, I'm gonna just go down with those. Might as well just be down here. And we do have a single shelf. Or a single fridge out here, so I just need to pay that in mind if we got something. We do have this spot in this spot available as well, so maybe it isn't necessary. It depends on if the pizza is frozen, but I would assume it is. I haven't really seen any fridge pizza myself, so maybe it's the butter. Go. Got the correct amount of change. So we passed 5,000. Interesting. Let me just buy one of them. The storage is cheapest. And that unlocks the last square here. Okay. And we got plenty of space now. If I just rearrange all the stuff, we should have plenty of space for the next couple of licenses. Well, then again, that depends on box types, you know. I was kind of surprised, but with the bleach and the toilet paper, almost took 2 complete sets of racks just by 1 license. So maybe I shouldn't be too overconfident in that. We got any stragglers? Another couple coming in. Let's see if we can squeeze it over 5,000 and we should be able to buy the next license. What happens if I take over? Oh, it just keeps standing there. There we go, sir. Oh, sorry, ma'am. Not sir. Oh, I do need to Lamps down here, okay. Any stragglers coming in? I think we got the last one of them in here. Now it's just a matter of refilling. And we're almost squeezing it above 28 in level. So maybe we can get that today. Or then again, I will just get it tomorrow when I'm starting to restock. Because we do get store points by buying all the boxes, which is kind of weird, but I guess that's fine. Alright. People are just waiting. So it looks like they're doing all the scale stuff for last. Alright. Let's close this. I think Gunner can take care of the rest. Let's just help the boys refill here. We can get all the customers out. Looks like they used all the boxes on the floor there, which is good. I just love these sounds. Absolutely love them. I don't know, they just nail them perfectly in these games. I don't know. Something soothing about all this refilling, I don't know. They can throw these empty boxes out. They have to do something for their wages. Some lemons. Is that empty? Here it is. Looks like we earned a lot of money on all these vegetables today. We actually managed to earn all the same amount of money that we purchased the storage for. It's insane, and we also pushed about 28. Crazy amount of money we earn now. It's crazy. And we just need the garlic. There we go. I think that was all of them. Let's see, what else do we have? And some pasta. Perfectly where they... a single box there. Spaghetti. It looks like they do clean up outside once they're done with all this, so they just prioritize it for last. And so far we haven't been... it hasn't been necessary to extend the amount of shelves that we need inside. Everything looks pretty well okay for now. But I will definitely keep an eye out for it. In case we got many customers, or in case at which point we get a lot of customers and this won't be enough, and the restockers can't keep up, then we'll definitely increase the shelf to 3. But then again, I don't know how much room we get for all the expanding. There is a limit, you know. I guess it's just a matter of finding out which things fill the most. You know, keeping those that doesn't have a lot on one shelf in larger quantities, and then the like this, you know, you don't necessarily have 60 in the store. I guess 40 is enough, and so on. Oh, single one. Luckily for them, they didn't have anything in there that needed. Yeah, Bob, you're too salty. Oh, did I forget this one, actually? I keep forgetting this one when I'm restocking the storage down there, but it doesn't look like it. Maybe I'm just lucky. I've almost taken 4 shelves all by myself. Or 4 racks. And what have you two done? Now this one doesn't need any. How about this? I think that's the same. Yeah, that's the same. Anyway, let's end the day. That went 55 satisfied customers. And a plus of 1,200, even though that we managed to buy a storage space. Alright, this is just the prices. So one is going up and one is going down. Let me just quickly scan for the occasional bug here. Because sometimes I've noticed it myself once or twice. But people have been writing online about an occasional bug that every time you load a save game, some or one of these will just pop up to be a not sky high, but in a level that which make it people don't want to buy it. So I've seen this myself once, maybe twice. But let me just quickly scan through. This one is going up. 680. It doesn't look like there's anyone popping up by themselves. No, it all looks okay. This one is going down. The toilet paper. Say 15. Everything looks okay. Alright. We don't have any loans. Thank you very much. Alright. Let's see if we can expand the store. Should be able to. There we go. And we got a nook down here. Okay. Let's move all this down here. We might rearrange all the... you know what? Since we got freezes and stuff coming, why don't we put all this down here? Let me just rearrange some things here. We can take this. You know, this actually fits perfectly here because... No, let's move that. I don't like it here. Let's put that here. Yes, and then we got a couple of freezes incoming. Then we got a problem here. And then we do have a problem here. Let me just do this. Maybe that isn't enough. No, we need a little space more. Alright, let's do this. We can always just get other types of shelves at some point. Let's move that down there. And we got a semi-aisle here. I don't really like this. Let's turn this around. Oh yeah, the grid system. Much easier. There we go. That fits perfectly. We just keep that there. What about the security camera? Can it spot everything? I don't think it can. Maybe if I do this. Let's try this for now. I don't know if it's enough, but we'll see. Anyway, so that means we can upgrade with a license, but I think we will do that after this day, just so we can get some cash. And you know, we'll definitely need a lot of cash, I think, because I think we need more than one freezer, but we'll see. Anyway, I will be right back. Alrighty, folks, that was the refilling. Look at that. Now we even can see the door. Look at this. Oh, let me just buy 3 lamps. Now that I remember. There we go. And let's install these. One there. Got one there. And the last. Maybe we should put 3 down here. I don't really know. Let me move a bit. There we go. Should be okay. Why haven't they refilled this? Oh, maybe the customers took a lot of these. I was kind of playing with the idea of trying out doing some more sales now that we got a bunch of stuff in here, a bunch of different stuff. So maybe if we can do 1 or 2 at least some of the days, just to see how it works. I gotta figure out how it works, because otherwise they wouldn't implement the system if it doesn't work properly. But the one or 2 times that I've tried it already doesn't really have any effect. At least what I could see them. Then again, maybe I didn't pump the price far enough down. I don't know. It does look like the camera can spot it over here. Interesting. You can always buy another one. Put it down here. Mozzarella and yogurt. Nice combo. I hope it's not your breakfast. Where's all the customers? They usually just swarm in here. Oh, they're stacked on top of each other here. This looks wrong. I'm not gonna look at more into that. Alright. There you go, sir. 63.75 for you. And 1 for you. $13. Looks like people are coming in now. 68.38. Look at all this. Nice symmetry in here. So we should be able to unlock the license now. I'm just interested to see how much money we're spending on it. And we might as well just unlock it now, you know. Get it out of the way. So it's this one. How much did I spend actually? I didn't even see how much it cost. I just bought it. $29.50. Alright, let's look at it. Might as well just adjust the prices. So let's see. Paisan butter. Not exactly the most expensive. Honeybees. So that's a new cereal. What? Chicken. That's $9.55. Van Dam's French fries. Oh no. Let's hope they come with a kick. De Niro. Or just, okay, they're just named after famous actors. $5.30. And a potato bag. Who's Miam? I don't know anybody named Miam. Say $5.60. Okay. Let's get to all the people here so we can see the individual box type, maybe. Or at least get an idea of how big they are. There you go, ma'am. We also need to take into consideration we need to have some money to buy all this stuff for. So let's see. Let's scroll down and take a look. So they're starting to come up here. Butter, so that's 24. Isn't that the same as with the yogurt? Almost. So maybe... I don't know. We've got a single shelf outside. Because that required a shelf, I just noticed. Just turn on the light so we can actually see something. $41.21. A juice? Just one juice, sir? What about all the rest? Doesn't it fancy your eye? Please. I'm not earning any money by one purchasing. So this is the fridge. And this is a shelf. Yeah, that's the same as the other one. This is a freezer. There's only 4 of these. So that might be a large box just with the... Oh, it's the same as the toilet paper. Okay, 12 French fries. Maybe that's one of those. I know, again, I don't know. So there's 2 freezers. These 3 are freezers. There's 32 in one of these. Okay. And then there's 4 of these. So these 2 might be big. This is the only one besides the cereal that goes into a shell. So these 2 might be big bags. Or big boxes. But the only way to figure that out is just to go out and buy them. Alright, $41.68 for you. So let's see, maybe I should just do that now, whilst they refill all this. Just to get an idea. So, we got a potato, so I guess maybe that's down here. Let's put some juice on this bad boy. So we got butter. That must be the dairy. Then we got chicken. It's probably also the dairy. I don't know about the French fries and the pizza. Maybe that's not down there. And I guess the potatoes in here. Let's just see if we can spot it somewhere. No. So it's not here. Okay. I don't know where it is. The only store that we haven't unlocked is the liquor store. Yeah. That's the only store that we need to unlock for. can't even drive. Is it because it's dark? Oh my goodness. Good thing we don't need to pay mechanics to fix all this. Alright, let's take a look in here then. Let's see. So milk, egg. So here's the chicken. This is one of those boxes. Yeah, that's the same as the toilet paper. Let's just buy 2 of these. There's only 4 of these in here. Interesting. What else do we have here? Do we have the butter down here? No, it doesn't look like it. It's only the chicken is down here. I have a feeling it's going to be an expensive day tomorrow. Alright, so that's the first one. I will assume Little West is down here then. Oh my goodness. Why can't people just stay at home? Yeah, I got here first, buddy. Wait your turn. Oh, here's the butter. Not that crazy amount of money. I forgot to check the price actually. How much does this chicken cost? Can you see that on the box? No, you cannot. Anyway, let's keep looking. Here's the other cereal. We need 2 boxes of these, at least to begin with. What else do we have? So that was 3 out of 6. Let's see what else we have. Here's the potato. So that's the same as this one. So my assumption was right. That means we need at least 2 racks more. At least. Here are the pizza. 45, that's $90. There's only 32 in these, or there was 32 in this. How much is this? Ah, so that's only 15, okay. That's 4. Here are the French fries. That means we only need 1. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I need 1. What do I need? French fries, chicken, butter. Oh, we got the cereal, sorry. Yeah, that means we got everything. Let's put the bottles in here. Should be able to be there. Alright. I would assume Gunnar has taken care of business down there. And Bob and Frank are busy. Oh, sorry. Let's just toss all this out here whilst we get the rest. And then tomorrow we're gonna buy some freezers, we're gonna buy some racks, and probably a shelf for these potatoes because they are gonna require some space. We can put that neatly down besides the scale. Alright, so how are you two doing? Getting any closer to mop up the rest in here? Or you're just lollygagging. What's wrong with you? Can't be away for 5 minutes and you just... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, he got the kiwi. That is full. See, I can't even complain about Gunnar because he's doing an excellent job. But you two... Oh my goodness. Well, we do unlock for the next one in the next level, so... Should be relatively okay for now. I don't think I will get the next level next day. But we can only hope. at least try. Alright, let's quickly fill up all this. Pasta is flying out. Oh. Maybe you got that one. Oh, the occasional single. So whilst they're doing that, we do have... You know what, I'm gonna just put this there, because then we got the cereal. And the butter. We can have that... over here. So my OCD brain can comprehend all this. No, that was over here. And then we can put this there. Then we can put the butter there. Okay. Then we got some French fries, and we got some pizza. So that's 2. Maybe just 1 for the pizza, because there was 32 in there. Yeah, then we need another rack. That's 2 new racks. It's okay, we'll get those. That's okay. We will get those. Then we can put the next rack here. Save these 2 spots, so this spot... Oh, yeah, okay. There's only 1 here. And it kind of sorts itself. And then we put another rack here. If there can be 1 here. For the potatoes, otherwise we'll put it over here. How about you 2 guys? Are you done soon? So 2 new racks. And we'll need at least 2 freezers. I would assume we can use this for the butter. Because they were rather small. So 2 freezers. You know, just to buy 1 to start up with. And a shelf. And put that here. Just gonna move this a bit. We can. Which we can't. Just gonna move him. Where can we put him? Let's just put him here for now. And then, yeah, we need a shelf here for the potatoes. Let's just turn this around. Put him here in the corner. They can go over here and do their scaling. Alright, let's end the day. Let's take a look. 55 customers. We even got a minus of almost 1,400, what that kind of gives itself. Let's see if we got enough money for all this. Let's adjust the prices, pay the bills. And they keep going up. Getting more expensive. I only think we have 1. 485. Let's just sit it with that. It's fine. Alright, so let's start off by buying 2 racks. A shelf. Is this gonna be enough? 2, 4, 6. I don't know, let's just buy that. We need to see it. Otherwise I can't really figure that out. It's kind of hard to see. And then we need a... Let's just start out with a freezer. There is a triple freezer. Let's just take that. Got enough money. Got enough money. It's okay. Let's try some more. So let's see. I don't know. We might need to change this. I don't know. Let's just see. So this is the rack. You can use this for the potatoes. Fits perfectly here. We can barely cramped through. It's weird it doesn't allow you to do that. You can always move this a tad down, you know? Just to give some more space between the door. Ah, interesting. And we'll definitely need to move this further down. And then we got the next rack here. Or the freezer stuff. Let's just do this. And then we got some more space between the door. That's fine. Let's see about this freezer. I hope it's really good. There's only slots for 3. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Oh, I forgot the ducks. Oh yeah, that's why we got the rack, of course. Oh, I was just about to cry there. So, I would assume 6 might be enough. Let's just try. Alright, so that's 6. But how many can there be of these? You two. So they can only be 4? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. There was a double freeze, so let's just take that, but that's just 8. Oh my god. We need to have 12 in here. No less can do that. Okay. And then we can use this for the other stuff, but I would actually like to see how much there can be in there. Oh, we need to turn these 2 goofballs off. Just a moment. Because we need to rearrange some stuff. Not working. So what did we need to put the cereal over here. Let's put the honey over here. And then we can put the peanut butter down below. It's funny how these are slower. These crates are slower than the actual box itself. Alright, then we got the cereal, and we got the butter. Or at least these 2, I don't know. And then we should be good to go. And we put the cereal here. Nice. You know what? I don't really like this. It looks too stupid. My OCD can't comprehend this. And let's put the coffee and this stuff over here then. And then we can put these 2 here. Voila. All said and done. And then we'll do this. Excellent. Then we got the potatoes. So I would assume 6 is enough. We do have 2 extras up there, but I would assume we're gonna unlock some more later on. So how does this work? So is 8 enough, I wonder? Let's just try. Let's just try. I don't know. Then we got the butter. Let's put that up here. Paisan. Paisan's butter. And that is fine. That is fine. Alright, so then we got the French fries. There was only 12 of these in here. So that's... goes there, I suppose. I don't know how many there will be in there. Maybe we'll need to buy another one. Let me just check. I don't know, really. I really don't know. That was the wrong one. I need the full one, then at least we can see there's one left. Yeah, we definitely need 2 of those. I need to buy another fridge. Oh my goodness, I'm starting to run out of money. It's a good thing we haven't started for these 2 yet. We'll just save this for later. This is expensive. This is going to be an expensive haul. And now I'm just going to use 550 just for this. I had a feeling that we might need to might have had to take another day before doing this. But that's just how it is. Oh, look at this. Fits perfectly. Alright. So, let me just see how many there can be here. Yeah, 16 I think is enough. At least for now. At least for now. We can put that up there because there's 32 in the box. I think that's it. Let's just start for these 2. And then let's see how much we can buy of stuff in the refilling. Anyway, I will be right back. Alright, whoo! That was as you can see, got no cash left. But I did manage to fill up almost everything. I had to cut down some of these utilities things. Just to be sure, but I got the most essential ones. But I did manage to get all the new stuff. I didn't get any, oh my goodness, I didn't get any apple. Let me just see if I can buy a couple. I totally missed those. Can't run the business without. It shouldn't be that expensive. Yeah, we can buy 2. That's fine. Let me just quickly do that. I think I just saw them as an orange. I don't know, and there was one on the floor. Yeah, going in reverse in this car is absolutely insane. As you can see, I can hardly control it. Alright, there we go. But as I was saying before, I got all the new stuff. These weren't so expensive, the ducks and the potatoes there. But we got the most essential ones. I did have to skip one of these, or a couple of these, just because they were more expensive. But I did manage to get all the new stuff and all the rest, so... Let's just start earning some money, shall we? And, yeah. Let's see how much of these new items will pop off the shelves. It looks like the potato is already... okay, I forgot to put the French fries in. Let me just stupid I am. There we go. We can take care of the rest. The cereals and the potatoes looks like they are already a fan favorite. There we go. Got some French fries in there. It kind of looks stupid he's standing there, but then again, could move him. Let's just try to do this. Put him there. Alright, 510 for you. There you go. And that new cereal is... I think I've seen a box on every single one that I've expedited. Almost everyone. Let's just go check. Oh, he just refilled. Okay. And he got some new butter. Nice. Alright, we're starting to raking in some more money now. But we'll definitely need to play at least another day before we do something else, I think. Maybe we could expand the store a bit. Tomorrow. Just to get ready. For another license. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, this still caught me by surprise, the amount of stuff that, the amount of waste of space there is in this, because it's literally just to that rim here. Is that the entire cooling system down there? That's insane, if that's the case. But yeah, it still caught me by surprise, that the amount of waste of space that there is in these freezers. So it's a good thing we earned another day, but it was still not enough. Then again, I did buy a freezer which was in the right size, wasn't in the right size, so if I've sold that one, I could have easily had money for all of the stuff, so it's fine. But then we can just keep the freezer for later, and I don't have to go out and buy another one, depending on what we need. Alrighty. Looks nice here. Got a little freezer department or fridge department down here, cooling department. Everything looks so nice. Let me just buy another camera. Just for safety. There we go. Alrighty. Then we can aim this one. I don't know. Let's aim it like this. And then we can take the other one, put down here in the corner. That kind of looks stupid. And then do this. There we go. Then Johnny the Bulldog outside can have an entire watch on the entire store. Or a watch on the entire store. Should push past 2,000. Maybe if we can squeeze it up to 29, then we can hire that new restocker. Let's see if we can do that. Hopefully we should be able to. We're not that far from it. And the time is still ticking, so we should be able to. And the most loyal customer of the bunch, the lady with the blue hair, doing some evening shopping. Nice to see. So, and then again, we did end up buying three racks, 2 racks, and still we got plenty of space down there. Shouldn't be necessary to expand for the next license or 2, depending on what we get, of course. Depending on what we get, and these for the box size. That's the most killer. I still don't know if we've seen the box, the largest box yet. All right, 1 or 2 customers more. Johnny, you can pull this off, and we still got 2, 3 wandering about. Depends on if we got any stragglers coming in. I think we've seen the last of those. 119.66. There we go. Let's hire him. So he can help. Oh, I need 13 racks. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be a while then. And that's gonna be a while then. Oh, I can buy the 2 of them. Let's just buy them. Oh, I can't buy them. Okay, I can buy them. Let's help Bob and Johnny here. What should we call the last one? Depending if it is a guy or a male restocker, I don't know. We just have to wait and see. We got Bob and Frank so far. Let's see if I can cook up a new name. Some tomatoes, that's filled. Well, fully restocked would rather be the perfect word for it. Garlic is as well. And carrot. Alright. That was the vegetable station. Oh, we do need that new one. I didn't see that. That's one. For the left though, that's fine. They can take that if they want to. Some spaghetti. But they do clean up all the empty boxes outside, so that's nice. And I can be the lazy one. I was just about to hit the wrong one, but apparently I grabbed the right one just because I was fumbling down these steps. Alright. So this new cereal has almost eaten up 4 boxes. That's crazy. Because I bought 2 to begin with, and I bought 4, so that, and now there's only 1 left in this box. That's almost 4 boxes. That's gonna be a fan favorite, maybe. Or maybe it was just today. This game do make a good variation of customers, or making sure that it's a mix of favorites for each day. At least that's what I've seen, so it doesn't always tend to be the same things people go after. That is nice to see. Then I make 1 in the box. So apparently it's not only those 2 that can do that. I can do that as well. We still need some more. And that is filled, okay. Full. Right, then we got basmati rice. That's also full. Oh! Would you look at that? I accidentally skipped the beat here. How is that possible? Do I need to buy another rack? Just for 1 box? That's insane. Oh well, it's a good thing we got another one incoming. We can put that over here. I didn't even see that. I must have taken it by an accident. It must have been empty when we were doing all this earlier. Enough Pablo in there. Away with you. I'm not gonna get a... I'm not gonna be a favorite of this. Stay away here. I can already feel it. Keep bouncing in the wrong areas. Alright, I think these two knuckleheads can do the rest themselves. We don't have any more waters, okay. Alright, let's end the day. 54 customers. And a minus of 1,254. Let's just buy these 2 racks. Or at least, I think we'll start with 1. Because I don't have that much money, I can see. But we shouldn't be expending that much. Oh, I can't fit it over here. Oh well. And we'll just continue around here. You know what? Let's just put the candy over here. We got some extra spot over here. That's nice. You can actually fit through them. Or reach through them. Oh, you can't do that, okay. Sadly. Alright, so then we can move the basmati down here. Then we have 2 of those. Alright. That should cover it. Then we just need to buy 2 racks more. We can just put them up and then put them in the box again. I think that will trigger it. Anyhow, I think that will cover it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this video. We managed to do a lot of things today. Expand the store, expand the storage. Got another license for some mixed things. And we are unlocked for the freezer for the first time. That's nice. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and do subscribe to the channel. That will help me immensely and make me so happy. And I hope to see you again in the next episode. Bye-bye.